Hello everyone, I am Aditi, a student of Amity Law School, and today I am going to talk about National Literacy Commission and Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. National Literacy Commission was a nationwide program which was introduced by the Government of India on 5th May 1998 with an objective to eradicate illiteracy throughout the country and to impose functional literacy to non-literates. Its main aim was not only to make people self-reliant with 3 R's, that is reading, writing and arithmetic, but to make them aware of the social issues which are faced. The basic objective is to create a generation which will ensure that their children are educated with the dream of education for all. Special care was taken for the people of disadvantaged group who were not able to know about this program, and it included women, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people, and the backward classes people. NLM main aim or goal was to attain full literacy throughout the country. Under NLM, literacy campus has been introduced in 597 districts, out of which 174 districts focused on post-literacy campaigns and 328 districts focused on continuing education phase. Literacy projects sanctioned so far under all the schemes of NLM has observed that 150 million of neo-literates are benefited by it. In one of the survey, it was seen that 60% of learners are women and 40% of learners are men. The literacy rate in comparison to 1991 in 2001 was 64.84% rather than 52.21% in 1991. It was also noticed that the female literacy rate has been improved during the period of 1991 to 2001, as in 1991 the literacy rate of female was only 11.72%, but in 2001 it has increased to 14.87%. And through this we can say that a good initiative can bring change in the rate, that is the literacy rate of our country. As we can see that there has been increase from 1991 in 2001 that the female are now taking initiative to get education. They want to get illiterate. That's why it has been successful. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan mainly focused on Sab Padho, Sab Padho. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was launched in 2002 by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It focused to attain universal elementary education. It aimed to provide useful and relevant elementary education to all the children under the age group of 6 to 14 years. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan emphasized on removing all the gaps between the general and social category of students under elementary level. It was known to be an umbrella program which covers all the other programs under it. SSA is an attempt to provide an opportunity for improving human capabilities to all the children through providing them community-based quality education. It mainly focused on the education of girls and provide them with personal requirements at school which should be looked forward. And it's the duty of school committee to provide them with these facilities, as still in rural areas and some part of urban areas this very thing is lacking, as girls are not provided with all the adequate facilities which they need to. 7 years after the implementation of SSA, still some states are struggling to achieve its aim. The field in which they lagged most is that they are unable to provide playgrounds for the students. They are unable to provide computer to the secondary and high secondary schools so that they can know about how the computers works. Now, talking about the library facilities, still there are many schools who do not have a proper library so that student can go and gain some knowledge. SSA took an initiative to provide all the educate facilities to all the students, either girls or boys. Now talking about the girls, SSA took an initiative to build a separate toilets for the girls of elementary level. But in one of the survey, it was observed that only 28% of toilets were in good conditions, rather 38% were in medium conditions, and 58% of them were in poor conditions. Since SSA gave a broad vision to all the programs which were under it, but still it has to focus on few things, in which part the system is lacking and in which not. It observes that 85% of the girls and 82% of the boys goes to school daily, and through this we can see that the attendance of the girls are higher than the boys. It was absorbed that the habitation level of production of education plans were successfully completed in many of the states under the age of 6 to 14 years of school. In my view, for being or I can say that for me, being literate can change a person's life. It is a bridge from misery to hope. Literacy can bring dignity to one's life. Thank you.